Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And our pitcher in this game, number 58.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi.
The designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, coming in, regardless of, what that first inning is going to look like, his history. You don't want to help him out. You've got to be patient and make sure that when you attack that it's a pitch that you can do some damage with. Otherwise, just build up some traffic on the base pass, push across some easy runs, and perhaps get into some of those gap arms in the bullpen.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn now. Vaughn started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Eloy Jimenez now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The White Sox leave 1. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, and today's starting pitcher, Michael Kopech. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, he's the type of guy that you can bet on to give you quality innings most of the time he goes out there. Guy knows how to pitch. He's got good stuff. Sometimes it can be even plus stuff. First time through the order, though, I think that's going to tell us a lot about how he's feeling today and how he's going to settle into this ball game and attacking hitters.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you've committed, and you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now it's Brandon Lau. There's a swing and a miss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and
in one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So 2 down. Here's Wander Franco. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And now a wide throw to third.
Well, high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
And the pitch. And he dodges that fastball.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first, thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And he grounds one to the right side. In time to Vaughn. Franco gone on the play. Third out. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now for Tropicana. Still 0-0. Back here at the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yasmani Grandal. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. Ball to strike. And that one fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And now the right fielder, number 79. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Berger over at second, 1 down. And he walked him.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Here's Elvis Andrus. Next one misses. And that's ball 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. So up next, Lenyn Sosa.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Check swing. He held up. And it's 2-1.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
On the ground, Franco. The underhand flip. They take the force out. That ends the frame. White Sox strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Josh
The
Lowe.
center fielder, Josh Lowe.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Struck him out looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. And that is in for a strike. 2-2. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robert moves under it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the third baseman,
Isaac Paredes now.
Paredes.
Three and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No score here in the second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of
Leading
the
off the
third,
White Sox,
scoreless game. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Line drive, base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Up next for the White Sox,
he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now it's Luis Robert. His first at bat was a strikeout. Going to count 1 and 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next pitch misses way outside.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch off the plate. 3 and 2 now. Andrew Vaughn up next for the White Sox. And a 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And a count 1 and 2.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Got him! Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. Move to first. Benintendi back on a dive. And the right-hander deals. That one missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On the ground to the left. Paredes whips it to first on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Luke Raley.
Luke Raley.
Kicks and fires. There's a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. An absolutely majestic shot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Christian Bethancourt. The wind of the pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The batter, number 2.
Yandy Diaz now.
Designated hitter.
Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
The batter, number 8.
Lau at the plate.
Second
He was a
baseman.
strikeout victim his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Jimenez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Doubled in his first AB. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. The 2-1. Swings through that one. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Jason Adam warming up for manager Kevin Cash. That's hard hit on the line. Rosarena calls it in, 1 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Now the third baseman, Jake Berger, doubled his first time up. Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Number 79 up next. The 3-1.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
In the air right field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, number 79. The 1-1. Line drive. Rosarena pulls that one down, 2 away down. Elvis Andrus getting ready to hit. Lied out his first time.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And he deals. Falling behind 2-1. So the tying run at second. And now 2-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Number 58 done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on now, Kevin Kelly. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 49, Kevin Kelly.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here, Romy Gonzalez.
Number 12, Romy
Lennon Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Now into the ball game on defense, Romy Gonzalez. He's in at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop.
Bottom of the fourth, now batting Wander Franco.
Romy Gonzalez.
Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
So now 3-2. Bounce to the left side, and it's just foul. That was close. 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that drops foul.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
To kick the 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Josh Lowe. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And a foul ball. The 2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And here's the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. The pitch. To third. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and that's a 2-out double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And now it's even up. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That's the inning. The Rays strand just the 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Andrew Benintendi. And that's down and away. Next pitch misses outside. Now 3-1. Luis Robert in the on deck circle. The pitch. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now on the bump, Garrett Clevenger. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Garrett Clevenger.
Luis Robert now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Here comes a pitch. And a ball evens the count. Now a screamer into the outfield. And they take care of Robert for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Up next to the White Sox, the left fielder.
Man at first. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. And the pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1, and it's over his head. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting 1, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. 1-1 now.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Two and 1 now, 2 aboard. Vaughn, the runner at third. Jimenez at second with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2-2 on the way. Stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Second and third, 2 down.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Right side, Raley makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the White Sox get one on a homer, and the home team down a run. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Kendall Graveman. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 49, Kendall Graveman.
And now the right fielder, Luke Raley. He's already homered in this one.
Luke Raley.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And now it's 1-2. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. The throw to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Christian Bethancourt next to hit for the Rays. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Next pitch is outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Wrong side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Two one now. That's a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Tying run in scoring position as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Line drive caught to second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Here's a 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.